Hey, how's it going, guys? MrBossFTW here, and in today's GTA 5 video, we're going to be taking a look at another amazing concept for Grand Theft Auto Online. So yesterday, we took a look at an amazing fan-created DLC by XXII for his concept that was Old School Motors, essentially a Part 2 version of the Import-Export DLC. And I thought this was incredibly cool. Now, as I was doing research for that video and making sure I had included all the pictures and videos, I ended up finding another concept he was working on that I think is equally as cool. So once again, if you're interested in this for yourself, I will leave a link to it in the description so you can follow his progress on his channel. Now, there's supposed to be a trailer for this one soon as well, which sounds very unique and is obviously going to be pretty cool if it does happen. This one is called The Hunters. So you can see here, GTA Online, The Hunters, the next concept that he's creating. Now, from this original artwork right here, you wouldn't really be able to figure out almost what this DLC is about, what the sort of concept is here. What is The Hunters? We have a vehicle in game called the Hunter. So is it surrounding helicopters? What's the deal here? And then we get the first actual piece of artwork that he's created, and it sort of gives us a better clue. So here you can see another image of the Hunters logo, but it looks like we've got someone who's either flying or is running super fast. And from this, what I can gather is this is going to be some sort of superhero DLC. Now, we've actually touched on this in the past, that this is something that Rockstar could do. I mean, they've done a bunch of different superhero stuff in the game already, to references to fictional superhero characters, to adding actual superhero vehicles like Batman's Vigilante. So we've seen Rockstar do it in the past, and it looks like this is what this concept is, sort of a superpowers, superhero style update. So this is pretty cool. This is our first character right here. Again, I'm not sure if he has the ability to fly or has super speed or whatever, but still pretty interesting. The next bit of artwork right here shows off two more of our superheroes that would likely be included in this update. You can see one of them is a guy wearing like an all black and yellow suit. Not sure what his powers would be. And then we see some girl doing some karate or some power moves or whatever the case is. She has sort of like a mask on with sort of pinkish red hair. So pretty cool stuff right there. And on the right side of the screen, you can see a new style of vehicle, which we'll touch on, and a vehicle that is vaulting out of a cargo bob. Kind of cool. And then there's a massive explosion that's actually going on. All right, so just like in the first concept we've looked at, let's look at some of the other vehicles that XXII has included. Now, this one doesn't have as many, but I still think it would be pretty cool. This first one right here is called the Monroe V Booster. So if we take a look at this, you can see it looks like it's an upgraded version of the Monroe, which is a vehicle we already have in the game. It looks to have a giant wing on the back, and also what looks to be either a rocket thruster or a rocket booster. So you can see the explosion going on in the background. I'm not sure if that was caused by these vehicles. XXII has a description for this car. He says, introducing the Monroe V Booster, equipped with the highest technology of electromagnetic boosters to start most insane missions made available by Hunters, Organization for Rescue and Attack. So we also get some details on apparently the organization here, and that is the Hunters organization, which I'm guessing is like supposed to be a parody of like the Justice League or the Avengers. Not too sure, but I think that is still pretty awesome. So once again, that right there is our first vehicle. That is the Monroe V Booster. It looks pretty epic. The next vehicle is pretty cool as well, and it is the Bravado Automata. So this is what it looks like right here. Again, another pretty cool Bravado vehicle. There is some massive explosion going on in the background. So again, it is a little bit washed out, but I'm not sure what this vehicle is supposed to be like. I would assume it would be like a competitor to the Ruiner 2000. So we get a description from XXII who says, the Bravado Automata is a fast machine of a lost decade. Many say that their features were created by a modern alien civilization, very sophisticated compared to current technologies. Don't be deceived by its modern appearance, because this vehicle was used by its ancestors. So again, very interesting description right here. It almost looks like a little bit of a turtle when I look at it for the first time. I don't know. It's got some features of the Ardent, maybe some Ruiner 2000 features that I could see in there. Either way, I think this would be a cool sort of superhero style car. All right, so now we're going to be taking a look at the final vehicle. I told you there weren't as many in this concept. They're still pretty cool, just not as many. This next one is the Karin Hakumai Katsu. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly, RX. And you can see this is what it looks like right here. Now, I personally think this one is my favorite out of the bunch. once again, it sort of gives off that tuners and outlaws sort of vibe. So I'm a big fan of that one right there. And then there's a second image as well that you can see as well. Again, I apologize, it's a little bit darker, gives sort of another angle of the car. I really like this one a lot. I personally would love to see a normal update have a vehicle like this. I mean, that is really, really cool stuff. So I'm a big fan of that one. That car is by far my favorite of the bunch. Now, he also provides a description for this vehicle as well. It is all its classic elegance and heroic 80s style are side by side with its advanced Millennium technology, equipped with missiles, invisibility, and spy tech. You're not on the passenger seat, no problem. This vehicle can be remotely piloted. So no wonder I like this one the best. It's got missiles, an invisibility cloak, and spy tech, whatever that means. And if you're not in the passenger seat, you can remotely pilot it. That's so cool. So I think that is awesome. Again, that would be a really cool vehicle, and it sort of fits in with Rockstar's weaponized vehicle trend that they've got going on recently. So that's all that's included in XXII's concept. However, I'd like to throw my own suggestions in there. I really love the superhero aspect. I feel like that could be pretty cool, something we obviously haven't seen much of in Los Santos, but Rockstar have done a little bit, like what we saw in the Vigilante, and of course, Lester's laptop teasing on the Doomsday Heist. I think you could add some really cool clothing, like what we see on our characters in the artwork here. You could also add some pretty cool weapons as well. I'd love to see some fun and interesting ones, maybe like a katana or a flamethrower, sort of like San Andreas Vice City throwbacks, you could say. So I'd love to see something like that. I'm sure Rockstar could include a bunch more really cool features and updates that would really make this update a huge blast and online. So I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments down below. Would you like to see this concept be added into the game, sort of a superhero update in this version of XXII's Grand Theft Auto Online The Hunters? Let me know your thoughts, opinions, and more in the comments down below. If you did go on to enjoy this video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And also subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new. We like daily GTA 5 videos like this. With all the way, guys, like I said, thanks so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.